We are at a Christian quarter, but what you can actually hear is the muezzin calling the Muslims to pray. And it happens 5 times a day. We are at the Christian Quarter Road. You can see that the shops are open, but no one is in the shop because the tourists are not here. Then why the shops are open? Because it's better to be in the shop and not in the house without air condition. With your wife, they said. It's better to be here with the friends. And if you noticed, they actually played cards, whatever. Now, it was a beautiful Roman street, and it's so difficult to find something like flat in Jerusalem. And you can see the ancient Roman road from 3rd century. Very slippery, and we are on the way to Greek-Orthodox Nunnery, Monastery, Convent. The way to the Church of the Holy Sepulchre is here, and this is the Christian quarter, which is usually above the others. And that convent is Megali Panagia, or Dir el Banat in Arabic, the convent of the women. And according to tradition, Mary was here, and from there, remember there was, at the time of Jesus, there was nothing here. She saw the crucifixion of her son. Then we are entering to it. I'm using that road so many times in my videos because I love it. But this time we will enter to the convent itself, which is totally new for us. And in front of you, you look at the man that sits there. He's got a restaurant. And he is feeding all the people who works here. Dan is so famous, and his food is such an amazing food. And another thing that he likes to feed the cats. Yeah. Dan, it's amazing. Look at the entrance that used to be to the Christian neighborhood. Now it's a Muslim place because the Christians actually left the Holy Land. There's only 2% of it. And we are entering to oh, wait. Yeah. Let's get used to the darkness. Well, we are going to climb up. On the way, you will see an icon that Eti is now taking a picture of it. This is the presentation of Mary at the temple. If you're Catholic or Greek Orthodox, you know what I'm talking about. This is the sister of that convent, and you can see the love that she's got. I look at. It's actually very difficult to find a sister who speaks English here. Talking about Greek Orthodox. Melania.
Almost all my family. My nieces, my nephews, my children, obviously.
Special family.
So thank you for allowing us here.
Yes, at 1 o'clock midnight, have a service at Testimony, and then after the service, of course, I don't know, maybe at 3 o'clock, I don't know exactly. We come back to Jerusalem, and then 7 o'clock we go to the Gomia by walk.
I will have to explain this. Yeah. Because this week, the Feast of the Virgin Mary. Okay, it's called in Greek the Kinesis.
Kinesis.
She speaks Greek a bit.
Yes, she does. She speaks Greek. Yeah, indeed.
All week they have special services.
Yes.
And tonight, before the Armenians, because the Armenians are going to come after you.
Yeah, that's
after
right.
your liturgy
Oh,
night.
yeah, that's right.
So they're going to be at 1 o'clock doing their liturgy, and then again 7 o'clock in the morning. You
Gotta
have to
walk.
be in good shape.
Yeah, it's once a year. Did you know I went to Gestimani yesterday?
Yes.
After all, yeah, I did. I made it after all. At 5 o'clock in the morning,
Yeah.
we started from Metochi and went there and we followed the liturgy after 3 years. You know, they just have the problem. Last year, like now, I was at the hospital, Sharzedek.
לפני שנה ביקרתי אותה
From
בשערי
here
צדק.
down.
Oh wow! You talk about it. You know, I think you mentioned it. Yeah, we all prayed for you. I didn't know you, but we prayed for you.
Thank you very much indeed.
Yes, you asked us to pray, and we did it.
We did also for the situation.
Yes.
צריך גם לצלם, נכון? שזה וידאו או גם סטילס?
גם וגם.
אני רוצה תמונה אחת עם...
את יודעת שאת יכולה לקבל כמה שאת רוצה.
That's a family.
It is a family.
You know how many we're gonna open an album?
Look at us. Great. By the way, this is Iska Rani. I think you know her from my videos. She is my Christian professor. I'm studying a lot about it. That convent, I've been there like a million years ago, but I never took a video of it.
You know where no. This monastery is a very old monastery.
Guys,
Yeah, at the beginning, the monastery was not belonged to the St. Melanie. Was for the fathers from Patriarchate. They used to live here. They used to live here. And under, she will show you downstairs, St. Melanie, they had channel. They gone direct to Holy Sepulchre because of the wall. Then because of the wall, and it was very big up to Jaffa Gate, the monastery. Then the Paraskevi.
Yeah, okay, הקדושה, פרסקבי.
Holy Friday.
ביום שישי הקדוש. יש גם קדושה שנקראת פרסקבי, אבל... Okay, I thought about the nun, but no. Okay, יום שישי הקדוש, כן.
Yeah,
Good Friday.
It's hard to, when Jesus was on the cross anyway, and was in Golgotha, and Virgin Maria with St. John, and all the Miraflores, the women.
כל הנשים שמביאות את המור,
They want to go to Golgotha to face what happened to Jesus. When they end up here, then, Jesus' days, was not a building, not houses, no trees, was nothing. And when they came here, the group Virgin Maria, St. John Theology, and the Miraflores, they saw Jesus in the cross because it was empty, it was nothing to disturb the
לא היה
building.
שום דבר שחוצץ את הראייה.
And then, when Virgin Maria saw his son in cross, she made a big voice. They can hear it in San Erasmus.
יכלו לשמוע את זה עד למרחקים, את ההנחה שלו.
The desert of
Judean desert.
I use Erasmus.
כן, כן.
Erasmus, yeah, Jordan, yeah.
So
עמק
far.
הירדן, בירדן.
I forgot the name. And then she was nearly fine when she saw Jesus cross. That's why we call the monastery Megali Panagia, because of the big. Yeah. Then St. Melanie came here. St. Melanie, she was in Rome. She was the father. She was the richest woman, but also St. Catherine. She was very rich, like St. Catherine, and. She became Christian all of a sudden. Her family does not believe in.
היו פגנים.
No, nothing.
המשפחה של מלאני, שתכף תשמעו
She wants to be a nun.
תכף תשמעו מי זאת מלאני.
The family did not like her, and she married one guy. She was very rich and a very good man, and they have 2 children. But all of a sudden, the children died, both of them. Yeah. Then she saw all what they had in Rome. a property nobody can buy unless Megistanas. What's Megistanas? The richest person in the world.
Okay.
Not even more than king. Megistanas. This is like Onassis was Megistan.
Onassis.
We call them Megistan because also they call only Megistan they can buy her world. The properties were so rich and the properties were so expensive. She sold them all, and she took all the money that was in gold then, and she took a boat to go to Constantinople. But on the way, the boat changed the road. Changed. It was not it was impossible the captain to direct the boat. Big boat. Saint Melanie, she knew was something there, because cannot go to the way they wanted the boat. And he said to the captain, let the boat go on the way, take there, but let the boat go on wherever you wish. And they come here. Came here.
In the Stanley Yafo.
Yes. And they make this church here, and her husband was not husband anymore, was sister and brothers. They had another monastery in the Mount of Olives.
אוקיי, עכשיו הסיפורים האלה על מלניה הם סיפורים היסטוריים. We have historiography that recounts wealthy women usually who decided on their own to become Christian and to give money and to build. So around the geography of the Holy Land, already in the 4th century, and afterwards in the 5th century, we have women who really build the sacred geography. We have one floor, very interesting Byzantine floor.
Byzantine? Where?
Kisufim, near Kisufim, the church of Kisufim, where you see the image of two women, and one of them is doing like this, money, coins of money, gold coins, falling into a basket of charity, probably for the Holy Land. Very famous Byzantine picture. So it shows you that it is something very interesting about women making choices, both to become Christian and also to give money.
Then Saint Melanie, she decided to have a monastery, make a female monastery. She did. This monastery, she was living, you will see downstairs the cave she used to live in Saint Melanie, but it was so huge, as I said, to Jaffa Gate, it was so big, the monastery. And she chose little cave down. She had 101, right? I say 110 nuns. The other 90. Anyway, it was a big monastery. Yes, and she chose a little corner downstairs. Down, and she was abbess, but she gave her position to somebody else, another nun, because she wants to be alone. Food she used to eat once a week. Yeah. And she wants to pray, but sometimes she feels like sleep. And she had a big chime, and she put it under there. She was sleeping like this. The chime is downstairs. It's original. I have witnesses. She was sleeping like this. And then she died. She knew her day. She passed away. She called all the nuns. They get forgiveness, and they told her a few words. She's going to live to take care of the monastery. And this is the story of Saint Melanie.
And by the way, another archaeological proof to this that you're hearing now with the chains, you know that maybe in the Israel Museum, you can see the skeleton of a monk who was dug, I don't remember where, in the vicinity of Jerusalem, wrapped with chains. So they say that these were the chains that he used to carry on his body. In this story it is when she was praying, but when they buried him wrapped with chains. So there's quite an amazing history here of this rites.
To which order this monastery belongs to?
We don't have orders like, if you mean like in the Catholics, Dominicans, Franciscans. In the Greek-Orthodox Church, they all
belong to the Patriarchate, and Patriarch he put someone to be in charge and to look after more. But we are nuns here. We're 8 nuns, And
In which century this all started? This
fourth,
story?
fourth.
So
Fourth
fourth
century.
Melania, the 4th century. Yeah, amazing. Thank you.
Indeed.
She's
a
opening
pleasure.
for us, so we had the privilege to go into the
It's-
church.
For years, my special, but Israel, I love them Israel, you know why? Because we relate with the hymns of David, for example. We're very related. There is no liturgy, there is no prayer for us without the hymn of David.
Yeah.
No. Special every day we're using a part, quite big part, liturgy, vesper, and alone there is the monks that can read the whole books every day.
151,
Every day,
151
every day.
psalms. Because in the Christian version there are 151. We have 150. Some little bit of a change.
מה, מזמורי תהילים?
כן, כן.
וואו.
אגב, למי שהגיע עם שרוול חשוף, יש לכם משהו?
Yeah.
Can we go inside?
Of course, it's for you. It's for you.
Then we will, you can understand how beautiful is that nun, and we will enter to the church soon. לפני 20 שנה עם אשתך. Yeah. לפני הווידאו. כן. לפני השחזור, אני לא זוכר את זה ככה, כן.
אני מציעה שאתם תעמדו עם הגב אל הקיר הזה כדי לראות את התמונה הזאת. רק לא לשבת על הכיסא הזה, וזה כיסא מאוד מכובד. שזה הכיסא של הבישוף.
I will explain you later on about that place because Iska will talk now in Hebrew, but I will summarize it for you then, don't go away. And I do have 2 minutes to talk about that amazing church, and the renovation was made around 2014 by the nun, the mother of the convent. You can see here the presentation of Mary at the temple. Beautiful to see is the menorah of the temple. And you can see Mar Saba, one of the fathers of Christianity, and I do have a video of Mar Saba as well. Look at the old icons. I know that Anastasia will love it.
You decided to
The main story of the church is the crucifixion place. Look at the place that Mary was standing, which is we are there. You can see the crucifixion, which is outside the church. According to what we believe, according to tradition, this is not less than the icon of Mary and the child, Mother of God. That, according to tradition, was made by Luke, 1st century. And look at the resurrection. Here you can see that when Jesus actually resurrected, the first one who did it were the holy people that never converted to Christianity. For example, you can see King David and Solomon, Adam and Eve. And this is the wall of icon. Again, the presentation. Jesus as the ruler of the world, and Mary and the child. But look at that. Jacob. And of course, the resurrection of Jesus, you can see that the ladies came on Sunday. Mary Magdalene is one of them, and he wasn't there. The angel is telling him, what are you looking? He's not here. Such an amazing icons. I mean, look at that icon of the birth of, I think, John. I don't know that it's John. You can see the tefillin on the head of Zechariah. The narthex. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Such an amazing place. We are so welcome here that we... Ooh, do you have some sweets to drink and to eat? Yeah.
Lemonade.
Charistume.
Lemon, but it's homemade. It's very, very delicious.
Then we are leaving now the convent. And you can see that he's taking a picture of this beautiful door. Back to the street. Then, guys, it was a pleasure to be with you in that convent. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Be my family. Thank you very much.